Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to look at the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, and I'm going to look at specifically Ether SX2 playing PlayStation 2. If you've watched my last video, my unboxing of the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, I had downloaded some games that I grabbed off another card, and I had done what I could. But like I said in that video, when you get the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, or I hate to say it, any Retroid Pocket, they're good products. It's a nice little handheld. Like I got the Flip and I have this one, and they're both really good. The problem is when you get them, they have nothing on them. They have the launcher, they have all the emulators that you can get from the store, from the Play Store. They have access to the Play Store. They have Chrome. They have all that. It's an Android build. This one's running, I think, Android 13. I think the Retroid Pocket Flip, the Flip was running Android 12, but it's just an Android build. That's fine. So if you just want to do Android stuff on it, not a big deal. You download your Android games and you play, and they play everything quite well. I've got what I have Diablo 4, I have Eve Echoes, I have Raid, I have Legends, and I've been playing them on here, and they all play really good. When it comes to emulators, you have to do a bit of work. You can use the Retroid launcher, or you can load in another front end. You can use Digijo. There's a bunch of them. I use Digijo. I find the easier one to set up. And but you have to set it up. It's not just plug and play. You have to go on, find your ROMs. If you're going to use the emulators that are on board, that's fine. They still work. You just sometimes they have ads. You lose a little bit of performance, but it's really not that bad. But I did that. I'm not going to do it all at once. I'm going to do one sort of emulator at a time. I'm not going to go through how to set it up. There's a ton of videos online how to set it up, and that's what I used. I've never done it before. Obviously I play with a lot of the handhelds, so I probably have a little bit more experience than someone who's just getting their first one. But computer searching wise, and I've done a few. I've upgraded a few OSs and I've played a little bit. But finding the Ether SX2 that's not on the Play Store, finding your BIOS and finding your games, I cannot tell you where to go to get that. No one can. It's copyright, but the names will get you where you need to go. Ether SX2, it will get you where you need to go. Looking for ROMs, you just type in game ROMs, it'll show you where to go. BIOSes, there's lots of YouTube videos that shows you which BIOSes to use. Once you have the name of that BIOS off the YouTube videos, you just type that in and you'll find it. And you know, everyone says that, and everyone says, oh, that's not how it works, but I did it yesterday, the day before I did this video. Might not be yesterday when it comes to this video releasing, but I just used the names. I found it, I downloaded it. Depending on, now you are downloading PlayStation 2 games, so they are bigger games. The smallest one I found was 600 megs, and they ranged all the way up to 4.2 gig. So depending on your download speed, that is where the time comes in. I downloaded 4 games. It took 25 minutes to download each game. I am Wi-Fi. I'm not wired, so I am limited by that. But once you download the games, they're there and they work. And you put the BIOS in and they work. That you can find the whole PS2 library online. You just have to look for it. And yes, it does take some digging, but you can find it, and it is easy to find. Ether SX2. Yeah, there's the name. You type it in, you find it. I am running Ether SX2 3882, I think is what it is. And there is another one. Because I do believe something happened, it changed companies, and there's another one that starts with a 4 something. I downloaded the 3, and once you download 3882 or something, I'm sorry, I don't have it right handy to get. And then you just change a couple of things. You change it from OpenGL to Vulkan. I know that makes no sense, but once you're in there, it is simple. I found once I updated this, I didn't even have to bind the controls. You can if you want. It automatically mapped the Retroid Pocket controls, so that was easy. I did the little changes that you find online in lots of videos, and the games played really well. So let's dive into some gameplay. Okay, so I'm just going to play through, like, you can go into your Daijijo if you want, and you can play in through there. You set up the path and go through it there, okay? See, I'll set this one up because it's not completely done because I've updated the card. So those are the three that I showed before. So I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go to path. I'm going to sync it again because I think I put in 4 more. Now when I go in there, it shows the other 4, okay? Yeah, there's no art there, but if I go back, it is currently scraping the art. So Daijijo does that. See, now all the art's there. Bang, it's done. So that's what I have in there. That's what I've managed to download. That's what I'm going to go through today. Okay. I did download Hitman. I played it a little bit. I don't think I didn't get to the action yet, so you might get everything but the Hitman on the video. So once you've played in there, this is Daijijo. So I'm not going to do that because everyone's going to do their own front end. I am just going to go directly through Ether SX. I'm going to clear all that, and I'm just going to tap that, and this is your Ether SX. You have all your games listed here. I only downloaded the US ones, but I did have this one Japanese one. It does play. It's fine. All your settings are in here, and mostly you're going to be working in the apps here. In general, you just had to, you have your notification. I click both of those on. I turn my notifications off. And then there was that, yeah, and here it was just, and you don't have to go in here and do this. I just turned on my FPS counter and my speed. And then in systems, the only thing I did was I enabled the speed, the fast forward to turbo up to 300. And I didn't do this all on my own. I followed a video. Graphics, remember I said Vulkan, so GPU rendering. You have all these options. It comes on OpenGL. Vulkan works better in this one. And then the upscaling multiplier. PS2 runs better on 1.75 native. And that's again through the videos. Okay, and that is all I did in here. Oh, there was this here, enable widescreen patches and enable non-interlacing patches. I turned those on. Audio, I didn't do anything. Memory card, I didn't do anything. Game list is done. BIOS, you get your BIOS, you point it to where it wants. This is the one that all the videos are saying to use, so that's the one I put in there. Just with the name, I went in, found it, downloaded it, put it on the memory card, and pointed it at it. Retro achievements, if you want to turn on, if you enable retro achievements and log on, you can get your retro achievements. Advanced, I didn't do anything, I just left it all. And then controller settings, on touchscreen, I just turned off or hide the touchscreen when the nano controls are on. Here, automatic mapping, Retroid Pocket controller. I didn't get the same option to do the Xbox what all the videos are saying, but when I did that, it mapped all of the controls to the buttons, so I just left it. So that is all I had to do next to downloading and pointing it in the direction of the games. Okay? So that's a little bit on EtherSX. It's pretty simple and quite easy to use. So I'll start playing through the games, and then I'll come back at the end and I'll give you my final thoughts.
outside. 30 right and 6 left over crest. Opens onto gravel. And 6 right into clear. 3 left tightens over crest. 50 long right tightens.
Okay, so I played Colin McRae Racing 3, God of War 2, Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, Metal Slug Complete, Neo Contra, The Punisher, and Tekken 5. They all played great. There wasn't a single hiccup. Loading screens a little slow, but not a big deal. There was no skipping in the sound. The sound played right. There was no slowdown. There was no skipping. There was no hesitation when you moved. Hitman 2, I'll just put a little bit. I probably put just a little bit in because I didn't get far into the game and it was just kind of running around training, but it was fine. Punisher was dark. I'm not sure how much you saw, but I put it in. It was fine. It reacted fine. It did fine. Tekken was fine. God of War played amazing. The racing game Rally 3 was great. Metal Slug 3 always plays good. That's a simple one. Now, I might have played easy games. I might have played hard games. What I did is I just went on, found some games, and downloaded them. And I've just tried to find a bunch of different games that I could play. But from what I can see with the Ether SX2, not the one that came with the system, the one that you side load in, and the little bit it changes, everything plays good. So this seems to be a solid PS2 from what I can see, and what you saw in this video seems to be a solid PS2 gamer. The problem is finding the games, downloading the games, and it all depends on your speed, where you are, how much internet you have, and all that sort of thing, and how deep you're willing to go into it. Again, like I said before, the Retroid comes with nothing other than the emulators. You have to find the ROMs, you have to find the BIOS, you have to put them in, you have to tell it what to do, you have to decide if you're going to be using the same front end or not. But for Ether SX2, it works great for the 5 or 6 games that I showed. Though the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro seems to be really good so far for playing the high end. The lower stuff, the 32-bit, you're looking at your Sega, your Nintendo, your any of those, your little Game Boys, your Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Colors, your arcade, your MAME, your Capcom System 1, 2, and 3. It's going to play those new. Problem again, you got to go on. You got to find the ROMs. You got to put it on. You've got to put in RetroArch and put that all in. With most of those, RetroArch will work fine. And then set that up, and then again play your front end. You've got to download it. You got to find your BIOS and all that sort of thing. With RetroArch, it sort of does it on yourself. Once you download that, you're pretty much good to go. You set it up, you're good to go. Whether you use the Retroid loader or the any other loader. But Ether SX2, I just play it through there. I don't go through the front end. I can. It's my choice, of course. But I think that this Retroid Pocket 4 Pro is really good for PS2 if that's what you're looking to play. And of course Android and everything down below, Dreamcast and all that. Okay, thanks for stopping in. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.